Okay. Now, we are staying in this rooming place, so bear with me. This is temporary, so
Just got back to New York State.
So this is how we're making a microwavable turkey. And it's turkey breast. A whole turkey breast. Okay, so this is
otherwise known as turkey breast.
otherwise known as turkey breast.
Also known as.
Anyways, I rinsed it out.
Also known as the breast of turkey.
And I'm going to put a whole stick of butter margarine in there. Because I'm going to saran wrap it. And I'm going to rub this margarine all over it. Like so. So then this way, when it's cooking, it's going to get a nice crisp on it. And a nice cooking taste on it. So it'll be nice and soft. In some spots or nice and cooking taste. I just want it to taste good. That's all. This is how I do my turkeys every year anyways. I put a bunch of margarine on them so that they come out tasting really good. This one's 4.5 pounds. I rinsed it out in the sink. Now, when you do this, they have it all over the internet not to rinse your turkey. If you do rinse the turkey, all I'm saying to do is to make sure right away that you clean your surfaces right away because you will get salmonella poisoning. And if you use this stick of butter on the turkey like this, do not use it on anything else. Babe, come here, please.
Yes.
Hold this one so I can put it on.
Okay.
And I'm doing this all over here.
All right.
Like
you get a bird's eye view. Get it? Huh? Bird's eye view. No pun intended, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit of a pun.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a pun.
All right, fully intended pun.
Yeah, it is a little bit. Just a little bit.
I'm thankful for puns.
Yeah.
Out here they call me Big Pun.
Did you?
No, not really. Yeah. Fabricated that one just a little.
Yeah, you gotta make it up as you go along, huh?
Gotta stay to the right there. I'm gonna have more than one breast in this picture.
Yeah?
I'm talking about you.
Oh. What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, that's looking tasty, huh?
Yeah.
For the old microwavable turkey. This is a first for us.
This is definitely
Let
a
that
first.
be known. This is a first for us. So we're going to see how it comes
improvising.
out. We actually found this on YouTube, how to do it.
This is I'm improvising because
YouTube gives you directions for a full turkey. Which, if we had a full turkey, that would probably mean we were in an apartment or a home with an oven.
An oven.
We would not buy a full-size turkey to put in the microwave.
Right.
That's just ludicrous.
Well, no, you can do a full
You could.
turkey.
Listen, you could, but here's my point to that one. Like, okay, if you bought a big 25-pound turkey, you would be buying it for several people, correct?
Right.
So why do you only have a microwave if you have several people? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Several people, you probably would be in a larger place which had a stove.
Right.
That's just my logic around it. But you could be in a hotel room, you could be from out of town. Anything could happen. It's like, look at us. We just got back from out of state and we're stuck in a rooming place,
Right.
all that time. We spent like a month in a hotel looking for an apartment. It is difficult to find an apartment.
Yeah, it's like it's easier to buy a house than it is to get an apartment.
It never used to be this difficult.
If your credit isn't perfect, then you can't get into an apartment. It's
and you got to go through. Okay, they want you to give them $25 for every adult over 18 for the application fee.
God.
Now here's the kicker: if you don't get into the apartment, they keep the money.
Yeah,
every time. If you do get in, they apply it to your rent. Now, wouldn't you think that would be backwards? If you don't get in, they would give it back to you?
Right.
Because you really need the money to find a place.
Yeah, people can't afford it.
Right, but if you do get in, you don't need the $25. You got an apartment.
Right.
It makes no sense. So that's like $50 gone, $50 gone, $50 gone.
Right.
Every time we do it, you know. Then we were staying in a hotel charging us. First, it was $68 a night. I talked them down to, because we stayed so long, to 50 plus tax, which meant $57 a night.
So you can talk people down when you go and stay
when you go to
longer.
Hotels, it wasn't a motel either, it was a hotel. It was a nice place.
Yeah. If you're staying for a long period of time, you can talk them down.
Yes, exactly. It had 2 double beds in it, microwave, fridge, flat screen TV. You know, it was nice. It was a very nice room.
It was.
I gotta say, it was a nice room, you know. Had a little desk where you can do your thing there, you know, with the nice pictures and the mirrors on the wall and the big windows and, you know.
Made us thankful compared to this.
Right, but this is only $160 a week.
Yeah.
Which will allow us to save money, because over there we weren't saving any money.
No, we were actually
and then looking for the apartment, it was just really difficult.
We were not going to be able to get a vehicle.
Right, our vehicle, while we were out of state helping our son down in Kentucky, well, Tennessee, borderline Kentucky, Fort Campbell Army Base.
He's in the Army.
Yeah, we were helping him because his wife had a baby. We won't get into that whole thing though. But anyway, we were there for some months, probably 6-7 months. Moved back here. We won't get into all that either, but when we were down there, our car broke. The head gasket went on our Saab. We had a really nice Saab 9.3 turbo, really nice car. Head gasket went, so it was just a whole disaster. So we moved back here.
So we had to sell it.
We had to sell it, which I still got a good amount of money for.
The kid was well aware of what was going on with the car.
Right, exactly. He wanted to rebuild it and make a really nice car.
Yeah, we were very honest.
So anyway, we moved back down here without a car. And with really no place to go when we got here, so we had to go to a hotel.
Yep.
You know, so it is what it is. We're making it work, but finding an apartment is a very difficult task. I will tell you that.
It is. It is.
And it really just eats up your money too.
It really does.
Like I remember when you used to just go see an apartment, you talk with the landlord. He makes a judgment call about you by just talking to you,
right?
Asking some questions. Blah, blah, blah. You show them some ID, you pay the money, and you move in.
Yep.
You give them a few references, you know, there it is. But now it's menu. They want your background check. They want your criminal history. They want your blood type. You know, it's like they want everything.
Okay, go out here.
Okay.
It'll be more sanitary for me
to
finish
going?
Out here.
Out here? Okay, hold on. So, yeah, that's the deal with that. That's why we're here in this lovely...
Will you get me the paper plates in there? Because I'm going to have to transfer it to wrap it on there. Yeah. A couple of them, yeah.
How many were in that? Quite a few, right?
Yeah.
Go to readers.com. Choose from hundreds of styles and colors for under $20. And now,
look, and you can even have a decorative
to
Thanksgiving plates. Yeah, look at that. How about that?
Yeah, nice and thankful.
We're thankful for even what we have now, though. That's for sure.
Yes, we are.
I'll take that. That's good. I'll take the camera again. Oh. Technical difficulties.
Okay. Now, saran wrap.
And helps prevent frizz. To help renew dry, damaged hair.
Trust me, this room is definitely not worth $160 a week, but for what it costs, we can save money quickly. Like we can have a car this month and then be in an apartment by next month.
Yeah.
So that will be...
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But we're thankful that we have a roof over our head at all.
That's right.
So God is good all the time.
Yep. God will
He
provide.
gives you things in His time, not yours.
That
I'm a true
we have
believer of
learned.
that.
We have
So
learned
we have
that
learned that, yes,
over the years.
firsthand.
Yep.
So we just kind of,
We've lived in.
we're thankful for every day, and we've lived in worse, we've lived in better.
We've lived in our car for a couple days before.
Right. We've had beautiful apartments. We've had,
Yeah.
we've lived in luxury apartments, and we've lived in our car. So it's a broad spectrum.
Yeah.
And we've been thankful for every day of everything. So,
Yeah.
sometimes, obviously, it does get trying, It gets tough, it gets trying, where you just want to try,
It's not worth it to go
But
and.
why get
One thing I can say is don't pick up your one little bit of advice. Don't pick up your life where you are and go help your kids. Leave your life
or anyone for
where
that
you're
matter.
living, or anybody
And
for that
go
matter.
maybe temporarily help somebody for a week or
Right.
two, but do not ever pick up
Give
your
up.
entire life
Right.
and just go somewhere else. Because
Right.
you know what? The
We did
person
that.
doesn't appreciate it as much of what you gave up.
Right.
And then they're quick to turn on, I don't know, maybe it's just our family, but maybe it ain't. We're just saying that, what happens if, God forbid, they do turn on you and you do end up being on your own in a state that you've never been in and you're 800 miles from home.
Right.
And your car break. The situation we were in. So you just gotta, you gotta cover yourself. But when our son asked, basically begged for us to do it, we did it. I mean, your children need you. You
He kept on.
come to their aid,
Yeah, he kept on asking.
We said no several times, and he just didn't give up. So
Yeah, he wanted us. Kept on begging, so.
yeah, so we did what we did.
Yeah, because she was having a high-risk pregnancy.
Angie's so pretty. Looking at Angie
Yeah,
is like
but that's just a little background of why we're in the situation we're in. That's all.
Yeah, that's all.
And oh, by the way, we just have over 9 years clean from any alcohol or drugs or any substances.
Yep.
At all.
And
Celebrated 9 years clean September 7th.
Yep. Nothing will make us go back to drugs and alcohol. Nothing.
Yeah. We used to use the opiates, the pills, and stuff like that. There's an epidemic going on now. We never used the needles or anything like that, which doesn't make us any better than anyone else. Or you're still addicted to it any way you ingest it. But we're just to give you, information. We never use needles or anything like that. But and I feel bad for those that do, because it's
our hearts go
that's
out
even
to
harder
those.
to come off of, I hear, than regular stuff.
Our
Because
hearts go
I guess
out
that
to
has a whole addiction of its own, just the use of the needle, I guess.
Right.
But let's talk about happier things now. It's Thanksgiving.
Yes.
But our hearts go out to those people, and we thank God for the help that they're given.
We're thankful for the roof over our head, and that we found a way to have a turkey.
So if you don't want all that shown, then pull it away from you. I'm trying not to show it, trying not to show Cleveland there, but You get it, Cleveland?
Yeah.
Okay. I've done funnier jokes.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are thankful for everything. Just that's where we're going with that whole meal there.
Okay, so.
All right, we're ready
There
to go.
it is.
And they say what, honey? For every
half a pound.
Every pound.
For every pound, it's a half hour.
Right. This is a 4.5 pound turkey breast. So we're going to do 2 hours and 15 minutes. And we will come back at you when she's done. See you soon.